Welcome to Easy Math TV. We're going to do a application problem involving linear equations. It's a problem of equilibrium between supply and demand. So what you see here is we have a column for the price, which is going to be X this time. It's the only time that we're going to have X being the price. We have a column for the quantity and supply in column B here. We have a column for the quantity and demand, and then another column that's going to be a calculation where we're going to figure out what the surplus slash deficit of that supply versus demand is. And let's read the question. The question is, a manufacturer wants to sell cat food. The quantity and supply is given by the formula QS equals 3.5 times X, and the quantity demanded is QD equals negative 2.5X plus 70. So both of those are linear equations, and X represents the unit price in dollars. So when we set up our spreadsheet, we're just going to choose a whole bunch of values of X over here, starting with the number one, like just whole number dollars, $1 all the way down to $18 for now. If we need to extend it further, we can, but let's just start with that. We could even go all the way down to 20 if we wanted to. In the quantity and supply column, I'm going to type in my equation, equals 3.5 times X, which is A3. In my quantity and demand column, I'm going to type in my equation, equals negative 2.5 times A3, because that's my X, plus 70. So don't forget to add the 70 to that. It's really important. And also don't forget to fill down. Once you have all your formulas in, fill them all the way down. Now, for the surplus deficit, we're going to be subtracting. So that's equals B3, which is the quantity and supply, minus D3 in my case, which is our quantity and demand. So that's going to tell us the over under, basically. You've got over or under. You either have too much in demand or you have too much in supply. So equilibrium is looking for that sweet spot right in the middle, where supply and demand are as close to the same as possible, which means when you subtract them, we want to get 0. So on the table here, I want you to notice that there's a spot where the surplus calculation goes from a negative number to a positive number. So that right there is the place that we're looking at. We know that it's going to be 0 in between there. And when I look at my question, it says it wants the equilibrium price and quantity with the price to the nearest 25 cents. So we're not going to get we're not going to be changing this price by too much. We're only going to be changing it by 25 cents at a time. So somewhere between $11 and $12, we get the closest that we're going to get to our 0 in column E there. So let's insert a few rows. I'm not sure how many we're going to actually need, but we'll do 3. We'll do 3 rows. And let's start with the 12 because we had a 2 there. The 2 is closer to 0 than the negative 4. So I'm going to start with the 12, and I'm just going to subtract 25 cents. So that's going to give me 11.75. When we go up to row 15 here, just keep going, and then we have 11.25. So in those 3 rows that I inserted are all of the quarter increments between $11 and $12 by incrementing by 25 cents. And just go ahead and fill down in your formula boxes. And lo and behold, the smallest value in column E is 0.5. So that means that this right here, which I'm going to kind of go ahead and highlight that like a bright yellow. There's my sweet spot right there. I mean, we can always change those colors later when we want to, but the 0.5 is as close to equilibrium as we're going to get. So basically, I'm going to just go up here and I'm going to type in my answers. The price at that point is 11.75, and the quantity in demand is 40.625. So that's my answer. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. Share these videos with people that you think might find them useful. Thank you very much.